What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So, this is Kacper.
Hello, Abel. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you again. So I'm gonna talk with Kacper about living in the UK and living in Poland. So he's lived in the UK before. So Kacper, can we visit you were in the UK for how long did you live in the UK?
Yeah. So after I finished my secondary high school here in Poland, I went for a gap year to get some life experience, to get some money, so my start at the university would be easier. Yeah, so I spent there. I left Poland June of 2019. I was there for a year and a month, so I came back here August 2020 to start my uni in October.
How does it feel like being back in Poland after like spending all that time away in the UK? How does it feel being back home?
I think it was really nice to use my language a bit more than at home with my sister. You know, just hearing strangers speaking Polish.
Okay, you were strangers speak Polish in the UK or Poland?
No, I was saying back Poland.
Back home, oh.
Yeah, back home. Yeah.
So, can you describe your experience as a Polish person? Like, when you were living in the UK, how was it like being a Polish person living in the UK?
I think it's really nice that you go there, and as I was living my whole life in Poland, I was really, I knew people that they were really conservative, that they weren't open to each other. I think it's better now, but yeah, a few years back, you wouldn't say hello to like a stranger. And back there, you smile to everybody, you talk with everybody, you go to the shop, you take 2 minutes with the cashier. You go to a bar, you speak to the bartender, you just speak with everyone. I think it's so nice that you can learn about so many cultures, about so many different people. That here, I really miss it here.
So, you're saying people are more open-minded and open to like talking to people in the UK than Poland?
Yeah, more different, yeah.
So, like, has this affected the way you has this had any influence on you, like the way you talk, the way you approach people as a Polish person, to the experiences that you've had in the UK? Do you think you've changed because of how the culture is in the UK?
Yeah, a lot. I think I've become much more open. I think I've actually embraced some part of English culture, British culture, in the way that I enjoy talking to people. So a little story is how we met. It's like we used to live in the same dorm, but we didn't know each other. And yeah, I was just always, when I was walking back in the store or from back work to my room, and if I saw someone, if I saw someone going in, and I saw that he's not Polish, like he's Asian or African, like Abu Dhabi. I'm like, yeah, hey man, how are you? I live in here. I just talked for a bit. We exchanged our Instagrams. We talk once in a while. So I think if I didn't spend my time in the UK, we would do this video right now. So I think it's very nice.
Wow. So, did you experience any cultural shocks? Cultural differences that were really different from Poland? Do you have any experiences where you were shocked about how things were in the UK, versus Poland?
Not really, maybe because I used to go to UK on holidays before a few times, because actually my sister lives in UK for 10 years by now, so she would take me where she lives. And since I was 12, 13, I would bit by bit learn about the English culture. So not really. I think all the different styles I had, because they were expanded for so many years, they kind of blended in, and I can't really think of something that was I don't know what happened, because it was
Okay, apart from cultural shocks, were there something that stood out for you, or about living in the UK? Something that you were not really used to in Poland? Things that were very, very surprising for you living in the UK as a Polish person?
I'm talking about it again, but I'm impressed about the British hospitality.
Oh, are you saying British British people are more hospitable than Polish people.
From the experience I've had, yeah. I mean, all the British people I
They're like
experienced,
kind, yeah.
very,
They're
very,
so
very
nice.
kind. Like, I remember, because I was working as a bartender, but before that, I worked a few days, like, for one of his friends. He was like a builder or something like that. So I was going with him to like one particular home. There were like two older people living there. I was helping them there. And I've actually met them half a year later. They came to my bar and they remembered everything. And we were talking about for half an hour. If it happened in Poland, yeah, like whatever. Like maybe I would recognize them, but I wouldn't talk to them. And in UK, you talk to them. You know, it's so nice. It's so nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really love to go there again.
Yeah, I mean like the culture is like very very different. Here in Poland, people are more like close-minded and not very open. But like the UK, where like we have like the British people are like so lively, right? They are always like chatty.
Yeah.
Want to talk to you. Compared to Poland, which is like something different, right?
But also, I think here in Wrocław is like really big, and you get all the like students from all over the world. You get people who work and come from all over the world. So you have to like you will mix anyway. So you have to adapt to it. But if I would go to my town where like 50,000 people living, you don't see black people, you don't see Asian people. Like the only people from both like a lot of Ukrainians because of the situation.
Like what's the name of the town?
Sorry?
What's the name of your
Oh,
town?
my town is Hojduk. It's really like so it's like an hour by train from Wrocław. But yeah, but if you live there for the whole life, you'll be super conservative. You won't talk to anyone who's not Polish. But in England, I lived in a town with like 40,000 people, and you have 100 different nationalities there. It's because everyone lives there, and everyone mingles all the time. So even if you go to the tiny village, you know, 40,000 up maybe 45. It wasn't Wrocław. It wasn't big, and still there are so many different people, and everyone is so kind to each other. I really like it. I kind of miss it. Maybe not in Wrocław because Wrocław is a bit like that because of the different circumstances. But I go back to my town, and if you don't know someone personally, you won't talk to them.
I mean, like, Wrocław is like, something like, Western, like, different people from different countries, like, student city, so there's a lot of, like, foreign people here. I mean, I remember, like, when I went to some remote only places where I was the only black person, like, you know, I was
In the history of the village, probably.
probably I was getting a lot of CAs, like,
Anyways.
yeah, I mean, not in Wrocław, but in, like, smaller cities, like,
But do you think that people like were like thinking that they were like angry over like the series or the black person versus black person? What do you think?
I think they were curious.
Yeah.
Curious, like, they don't like.
That's good then. That's
Yeah,
good.
so was it like, did you like struggle with anything back when you were living in the UK as a Polish person? Like, were there things that you struggled with?
No, because I think the biggest, if you move to another country in Europe, I'm not talking like, I think if I was to go to Nigeria, to where I'm from, it would be just so much different that it would be really difficult to fit in.
Yeah.
But because UK is still Europe, so it's culturally more or less similar-ish. So the bigger barrier is language.
You know, like, there's a lot of Nigerians in the UK, like, the UK is like a second home for Nigeria, so
Yeah,
because I think it's a different place. It's a different place compared to Poland.
Yeah, but
Because
I was saying like for Polish person in UK, if you know the language, and I really like and I really like English. Like always in school, I would always was learning English very much because I really like the language. And yeah, apart from that, there were barriers for stuff. I think if you know the language well enough, so you can speak day to day, it's all full staying.
I think you are different from the average person here because I mean you lived abroad, you live in the UK, so you know you are curious. You want to like talk to people, like get to know people. That is not very common with the average Polish person here.
Maybe that's the British bit in my Polish person that
I think that's
still lives.
yeah. I think like living in the UK, like it's like changed you like some way.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Because of this.
I mean, I've spent there the whole year, so
Because
it better should change something.
here, like Polish people don't just come out to approach you. Like it's the only since I came in, the only people that have the only Polish people that have seen me outside that have approached me, like they're like they speak English and they are like well traveled.
Yeah.
So, but normally, a normal Polish person wouldn't just like come and say hi to me. But the ones that have come to like say hello, hey, where are you from? Where are you doing?
But you have to start talking to them yourself.
No. So just get hi. Where are you from? What are you doing here? So like, you're so happy to like see me because they're like well traveled and they speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like the people that have traveled abroad, like other countries, is like so different from the people that
Stay here the whole life.
that stay here their whole life.
So I think they lose a lot. I think if you stay your whole life in one country, listen, this I think this is my advice for the video. If you want to go out, you need to learn, and then you won't be a Polish conservative guy who doesn't speak to everyone.
So why did you return back to Poland? If life in the UK was so great, why?
It was just my plan. I think that's what I wanted to do after my high school. Get the gap year and go back here, study here. I wasn't ready back then to studying in the UK. Well, now maybe if an opportunity arises somewhere in the future, maybe I'll go there and work there.
You are open to returning there.
Yeah, but
I mean, you love it there, right?
yeah, but I mean, those 3 years ago, like what 19? I think it was too early.
It's ready for you to go there.
I mean, I was already there for a year, but it was planned. I mean, to stay there, nah, not yet.
Yeah, but in the future, you wanna like go there to live there. It's a place that you can see yourself
Yeah.
living.
If the life goes that way, that I have a choice.
You don't mind, yeah.
Yeah. They were like, oh man, I have to think about it. It was savage.
Nice.
Because I was just like, nah, stay here. And like, because I like the Polish. But also, I like it there. There's like,
In the middle.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for Polish people, you know, about living their comfort zone, like seeing the world, other countries, seeing the way out, people live in other countries, how people live, different cultures. How many advice?
I'll speak for myself because I've only been to the UK. But if you're worried about the language, don't worry about the language. Because I've talked to people who are like 100 times worse English than every Polish person, and they live and they live there day by day and they work. So don't stay here, go out there, get some nice experience. I personally can understand UK, I'll always go there. But don't go to Scotland because you won't understand them.
Go to where?
Don't go to Scotland because you won't understand them. The Scottish people.
Oh, Scotland. Oh my God.
Don't go there.
Right,
Go to London or like somewhere near London. They speak. All right.
Yeah. So, on the final note, explanation of saying on the final note.
So you should end it.
Yeah.
You
So
the final note.
So guys, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, don't forget to like drop a comment and like this video so that algorithm like takes the video to other people. And thanks for watching. Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this.